Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. We've got the Los Angeles Lakers and the Portland Trail Blazers. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Fox. Horry is out there with O'Neal. And it's Ryder in at the 2. Passes it to Lou. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. Stoudemire outside. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. And he can't hit the second. Here is Horry. And the pass to O'Neal. Here's Ryder. Lakers passing it around. And the dunk by Horry.
He gives up a lot of size to most other power forwards, but not too many of them can fly like he can.
Pass to Wells. Stoudemire outside. Pass to Wells. The shot off that time. Good work defensively by Fox. To the inside, Horry. Unable to get that one. So the Trailblazers will take it the other way. Down low. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And the foul called on Los Angeles. He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And Wells drops them both. So it's the Lakers now. Here's Lou. O'Neal high post. Doubled by Sabonis. Lou passes to Fox. Clock at 6. O'Neal misses. And it's Sabonis with the ball for Portland. Here's Wells, and the dunk by Wells.
Oh, the movement off the ball is good. And the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Passes to Lou. Doubled by Sabonis. The kick out to Fox. Back to O'Neal. Over Sabonis. Second chance shot. O'Neal misses.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Outside, Sabonis. Now the pass to Wells. Smith outside. Takes a 3. Portland with a new 14. No good from Grant. Lakers trail by 3. Fox kicks to O'Neal. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession.
It's time for him to start looking for other options. They can't let him keep shooting. His touch is gone.
Out to Smith. Pass to Wells. There's the dish to Stoudemire. Goes up again, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul against the Lakers.
And how about that skill set that Stoudemire possesses? A lethal mix of speed and shooting. Love watching the Mighty Mouse play.
A platoon swap here for the Lakers.
Oh, not many players with the more steady hand at the free throw line than this fella.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Both good from the line that time. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Stoudemire, right side. It's rebounded by Harper.
Everything looked good until the finish, and it all goes wrong.
Pulls it from 20. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Here's Madsen, and he banks in. The layup.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
Now here's Stoudemire. Out to Shrimp. From outside the arc, trains the three-pointer.
And Detlef is one of the best at filling it up from deep. Just possesses great height and that high release point.
Madsen's shot is good.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Harper against Stoudemire. Stolen by Grant. Here's the break. George with no one around. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Here's Anthony. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And it's the Lakers the other way. George against Schrempf. Harper with the ball. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet, and he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And Harper brings a lot of physicality to the table. Also solid at cutting the D apart with his passing.
Los Angeles shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. Sabonis, he's checked in for Portland. The Lakers also with a sub. Jones is checked in. Now here's Anthony. 51 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Out to the right wing. Ogman passes to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from George. The Lakers in the lead. Schrempf with the steal. 4-on-1 and they're running. Over George. Portland again missing. The Lakers with the ball. Grant in the post. O'Neal's there. The fader. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
That's a break for the D right there. I mean, he takes advantage of open looks inside more often than not.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers lead by 1. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And we welcome you back to 2K Sports coverage of the Western Conference semifinals. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Lakers here so far, guys.
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And it's Anthony with the ball for Portland. They trail by 1. So the Lakers 5 right now. Harper's out there with Jones. Then there's Grant, and it's Madsen in at the 5 down low. Stolen by George. And oh, here we go with George. Nobody back. And it's George finishing it off.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Augman after the basket by Los Angeles.
Now that's a difficult shot. Tough to maintain your balance out of the spin move and still knock down the jumper.
Now here's Jones. And now the fast break. Anthony with the ball. Drops in the breakaway layup. Anthony's got his first bucket of the night.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Here's Augman. Outside Anthony. Throws it up high. A nice shot by Augman. And it's a 3-point Trailblazer lead.
And they're finally starting to shake off the horrible shooting slump they suffered there through the first quarter.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, they have to regroup and revisit their strategy at the defensive end.
Here's Ryder, covered by Smith. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. To the middle, and the dunk by O'Neal.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Now here's Anthony. Pass to Sabonis. Second shot opportunity. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Trailblazers lead by 3. Horry passes to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
So it's Portland now after the basket by Los Angeles. Smith, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Ryder, then the pass to O'Neal. There's the double team with Grant. Kicks it out to Jones. Lakers passing it around. Outside, Fox. Just 5 on the clock. And it's off from three-point range. Now, here's Wells. He's tightly guarded. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Wells has got 7 points.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Anthony. Lays it up off the glass. Anthony's got the lead up to 5 now for the Trailblazers. The Lakers on offense. Jones kicks to Fox. Inside, and the dunk by O'Neal.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Trailblazers leading by 3. So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. The Lakers also changing it up. Shaw's checked in for Ryder, and it's Lou in for Jones. Stoudemire, nice pass, led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Trailblazers lead by 5. And here's Los Angeles. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Shaw passes to O'Neal, misses in close.
And until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
At the top of the key, Wells. Pass to Grant. Now Sabonis. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Good anticipation on the feed. He knows exactly where to go with that ball.
Here is Shaw. Feeds to O'Neal. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's his first trip to the line. That's good from O'Neal. And Portland making a change here. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
It's blocked by Shaq.
And the aggressiveness on display here from O'Neal. Terrific at turning shots away with that size and length.
How about that mobile 1 block we just saw? Amazing defensive work.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Stoudemire wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Stoudemire's got 7 points in the game. Lakers trail by 9. Excellent D there from Stoudemire.
He doesn't get the finish, but the D's got to be quicker to rotate and stop him from getting to the rim.
There's the pass to Schrempf. A shot by Sabonis. Nobody around. Gets an open look and hits. 6 points for him.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
That one good for 2.
And how about Lou there running the offense? Just has a knack for finding his guys in the right spots.
Trailblazers leading by 9. Stoudemire outside. He dishes it to Schrempf. Sabonis high post. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
The Lakers making a switch here. Madsen, he's checked in for O'Neal. Grant comes in for Orr. George is checked in for Fox. And it's Harper in for Shaw. Here is Harper. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
Hard work on the boards. A lot of competition for that one, but he's got the limp to be the first one, too.
Pass to Schrempf. To the left wing. Here's Augman. Count that bucket. Augman's got the lead up to 13 now for the Trailblazers.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
And so it's the Portland Trailblazers holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
So 1 half completed in this round 2 conference semifinal game. Ernie Johnson with Shaq and Kenny the Jet will be breaking down all the action. Checking out the Trailblazers. This is do or die for them tonight, and they're playing their hearts out. They built a nice lead for themselves, and if they can put together another half like the one they just played, this series may not be ending here in Game 6. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
They had a little bit of intimidation factor tonight. They attacked the glass with a lot of energy. When you get an opponent on their heels, you got to keep attacking.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Lakers.
They ran into a buzzsaw, and it was on full blast. And once they fell behind, the crowd got into it, and it seemed that they lost a lot of confidence. They started pressing, forcing things, and it made it worse. So in the second half, relax, man. Just remember, there's 2 more quarters. It's a fresh start.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And we're back. Good to have you with us for 2K Sports coverage of Game 6. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trailblazers. Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. On the floor for Portland, Sabonis is out there with Grant. Then there's Wells, and it's Smith, and it's Stoudemire in at the point. Clock at 4. Right at the free throw line, he clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Stoudemire's got 9. Lakers trail by 13. Here's Lou, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Lakers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game, and that one misses. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers leading by 12. Smith outside. To the paint. And it's blocked. Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in-your-face, physical, high-energy plays like that one.
There's the feed to Grant. 6 to shoot. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Got a piece of it. Stolen by Grant. And here is Wells. 7 points in the game. Out to Smith. Grant the pass to Wells. Fades. O'Neal with the rebound. Shaq's got 5 rebounds tonight.
It's still early, but a 1-for-4 start to the half, that's a bad sign if you ask me. If they've got a can't-miss play, now's the time to break the glass and pull it out.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does great. And the Lakers making a change here. Jones is checked in. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Wells. It's blocked by Shaq. They get it back. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. The first free throw is good. And Sabonis drops them both.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on the stroke.
Doubled by Sabonis. Shaq passes to Ryder. Now, here is O'Neal. Defended by Sabonis. Sabonis with the block. And he recovers it. Shaq misses.
Love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
Here's Stoudemire. A rebound by the Lakers. Shaq's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Ori. Right side, Fox fires the three. They get it again. O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. And the defense has to be aware of this. When you don't put a body on him, you pay the consequences.
And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he can't get the first one. And he sinks the second. Lakers trail by 11. Here's Ryder, and he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. Out to the right wing. Here's Sabonis. And that one, good. Sabonis has got 5 points now this quarter.
Stoudemire, a talented passer, excellent at finding ways to get his guys going.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And he has not been on his game here. He's forcing a lot of shots, and the team is suffering because of it. It's time for him to focus on getting his teammates involved.
Here's Ryder. He kicks it to O'Neal. Stoudemire with the double team, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. That's good from O'Neal. O'Neal hits them both. A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the 3rd. Here's Stoudemire. It's blocked by Shaq. Now the Lakers on the break. And here we go. And George with the stuff.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Here's Augman after the basket by the Lakers. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And here is Los Angeles now. Lakers trail by 7. George dishes to O'Neal. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Jermaine O'Neal. For Los Angeles, they have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Grant, he's checked in for George. That one is no good. Trailblazers leading by 6. Passes it to Augman. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Augman's got 8.
Oh, it's all about the assist on that play. He puts it in the perfect spot.
Here is Shaw. And there's the pass to Manson. Can't cash in from close range. There's 1:40 left to play in the 3rd. Tries from 16. Misses off the right iron.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Harper against Stoudemire. Harper the pass to Grant. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. 5 points in the game. And here are the Trailblazers now. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Stoudemire. Sabonis trying to get open. Stoudemire, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with his performance, but it'll be easier to swallow if they keep the lead.
Here's Madsen, guarded by O'Neal. Over to the wing. Shot clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Lakers have shot the ball pretty well from the line, going 8 of 11. Lou, he's checked in for the Lakers. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 46 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Here's Augman. He's guarded by Harper. O'Neal kicks to Schrempf. Good, nice job down low. Schrempf's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
Here's Lou. Pass to Madsen. And no good. Nice D from Sabonis. Here's the break. Here's the teardrop. And Grant sends it back.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
They get it back. Can't get it to fall. And so it's the Portland Trail Blazers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They've played the better game so far, but their work is far from over. We've got more in store for you right after this. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. Grant is out there with Shaw. Then there's Harper, and it's Lou in at the one spot. Now Harper dishes it to Grant. Basket good.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Some changes for the Lakers. Fox comes in for Shaw. And Ryder subbed in for Harper. The Lakers on D. 4-point game. Here's Sabonis. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
That's not who they want guarding him. I mean, the size mismatch is just too big. All he has to do is just keep attacking the rim.
Ryder, good.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Wells passes to Grant. From down in the low post, it goes. Grant's got his first 2 points.
Oh, that's a well-deserved assist. Not every player has the vision to make that feed.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Clearly a foul.
And the first one drops. And Portland making a change here. Stoudemire's checked in. Morey's checked in for the Lakers. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Now here's Stoudemire. He feeds it to Grant. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he didn't.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. O'Neal comes in for Grant, and it's Harper in for Lou. Or he gets the bucket.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Portland leading. Pass to Wells. And the layup's good off the glass.
No, but sometimes you don't need a haymaker, just a jab. You got to get those easy looks inside.
And the shot goes down.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Yeah, it's taken on a different feel since the break. You can see how many more hustle plays are being made.
Now here's Stoudemire. Fires the three. Knocks down the three ball. And the Trailblazers lead by 5.
That gives them 2 3-pointers for the game, 1 in each half. I mean, he may add to that total pretty soon.
Shaq passes to Harper. Back to Shaq. Sabonis grabs the board. Trailblazers leading by 5 to the inside. Here's Smith. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Here's Harper. Some solid defense from Grant. And Portland with the ball.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Stolen by Grant. Harper against Stoudemire. Over Harper. Stoudemire. And that is good. And it's a 9-point Portland lead. And the Lakers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And his percentage from the field tonight seems almost made up. I didn't think it was possible to have that kind of success shooting the basketball. You need a little bit of luck, a bunch of hard work, and a whole lot of talent.
And Greg, to play like he has under the most intense circumstances here in the playoffs makes it all the more remarkable. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach talk to his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. Lakers working the ball around now. There's the double team with Grant. Ryder, then the pass to Fox. Here's Ryder, guarded by Stoudemire. There's the dish to O'Neal. To halt the run, banked in off the glass. Shaq's got 9 points here in the second half.
I mean, it takes a lot to knock O'Neal off balance. A massive player who just fends off the D with ease.
Smith, the pass to Wells. From outside, off the mark. Lakers trail by 7. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. First free throw is good, and that trims the lead to 6. Horry hits them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
Smith with it. Passes it to Wells. Portland again missing. At the elbow, Fox. The pass to Horry. Sabonis with the block. Here's O'Neal. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Shaq's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Smith scanning the floor. Kicks it to Wells. Pass to Stoudemire. The three. Hits the three-point bomb. And the Trailblazers lead by 6.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big time mistake.
Shaq passes to Jones. Back to O'Neal. Money!
Oh, that's some skill on that assist. I mean, the timing has to be perfect on a lead pass.
And an intentional foul right there. And some changes here for the Lakers. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Orr. And it's Lou in for Jones. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession.
Feeds it to Grant. Lays it up and banks it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish. No time to waste on this possession.
Yeah, they got to get into the play fast and execute. It's your only hope. Well, he'll take advantage of that kind of soft defense every time. Just give him a chance to attack the basket, and he will.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Shooting from Brooklyn, Steve Smith.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Those free throws helping them to make the lead even safer.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're behind by 6. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, what do you think?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, right now it's technically a 2-possession game, but that means you'll have to hit 2 threes without your opponent scoring again.
And so it's Portland winning this one. I think, Greg, they played with a little more of a relaxed demeanor tonight.